Hello, today we will be going over unified amenities for a RealPage. When you first go to unified amenities, it will be on the unified platform, so you will toggle over to the tile. And you are in unified amenities. When you first come to unified amenities, I believe the default is going to put you on the floor plan and unit amenities, and it'll list it for all communities. So on here on the left-hand side, you have under your hamburger menu, you can go to your common area, floor plan unit, and you can also look at the activity. The activity is going to show who the user is and what they did, and also show the community, the day and the time that it happened. This is nice. So if you want to go back and look at, what amenity was added and by whom, you can just easily go there and check it out. So we are going to start here on the common area. So it'll have the name. The name and syndication is what's showing in the back end on RealPage. So you see there's a lot of other because they were not in RealPage. So you can choose the other and then put in what the name is. On the right-hand side, you have the properties, and that'll have all the communities that have, it should have all of our communities have 24-hour emergency maintenance. So it should be showing for all of our communities. And so this will just kind of have it all the way going down. On the right-hand side, under the kebab, you can view the amenity, you can edit the amenity, you can assign it to properties, you can delete the amenity. You can also make changes by clicking here. Again, assign, you can merge, you can delete. Now to look at it, you can view what communities have this amenity just by clicking on the view. And here they all are. If you want to assign a property, you would just click here, choose which community it is. This is also nice because it'll tell you like this is assigned and it's not going to let you do it again. And then down here, you can change your entries to show to 50 to a page. And then you can toggle between the pages. Then you will just click assign. Go back, as you just saw, I was on 24-hour emergency maintenance. I wanted to go back, so I just came up here on the little left underneath amenities and clicked on common area. So that's where I wanted to go back to. So you can look at the amenities through the amenities themselves, or you can click on properties and you can look at what amenities are assigned for each community. And again, on the right-hand side under the kebab, you can view and you can also assign the amenities. So go in and view. So this is, again, common area. There's two different menus to be able to toggle between. You have your common areas, and then you also have your floor plans and units. So what would show on the website, common area is going to be the community amenities. Apartment amenities is going to be floor plan and units. So again, this is what's showing in RealPage. Under marketing name description, this is what's going to be on your ILSs. So it's going to be your ad sources, your websites, Craigslist ads, anything that's going out is going to be under this name. And then underneath it, and the gray is going to be the description. So you can describe it in a certain way. If you have so curb appeal will maintain grounds. Or if you wanted to distinguish between stackable, stackable washer dryer. You can have stackable washer dryer and, it could be listed as this is located in XYZ location. Or if you're doing a renovation, you can also just add in I can't think of the community off the top of my head, but so say it's one of the phase communities, you can add in that amenity and it can just say, these are all for phase 2. And so as you're adding these on, having notes in the description will be helpful and beneficial to other people who are going to be, which is going to be the property managers or regionals, to have permission here, but you're able to see what other people have put in for that note. So it just kind of helps to communicate with one another. So, okay, now under display, if it says all, it is going to be pushing to all of your websites, your ad sources, anything, again, outward facing. If it says none, which all of these are showing, it would say none. So you can just do mark as not displayed. So you can either click it here. You can also click on the left-hand side under the little square, mark as displayed, mark as not displayed, or remove it from the community. You can come in, edit amenity, and editing amenity. Again, it's going to have the amenity name up there. And for display leasing, if you just want it to show in your CRM, either lead to lease for ILM or marketing only or none. Also 24-hour emergency maintenance, it's there again. So if you're adding in an amenity, which you are able to do, I would highly recommend doing a marketing name and a description, even if it's the same thing. Just having it both, just being used to adding in a description, leaving nothing blank is beneficial. Okay, so we are under common area, and we're actually common area 1005 Grove. Now I want to go back to the main view and look at all of the communities, or if I know what community I want to go to, I can click on change property, and it'll take me back to the common area, and I can just choose which community I want. If you want to add in a new amenity, you would click on new amenity, put in the name, again, another name, and then here you would, this is what is again in RealPage and leasing and rents. Find which one it is. If it's not here, if it's not listed, you would click on other. So then you add in the name, the long name, and then for here as well, you can go ahead and display it, either all or none, put in the marketing name, put in the description. And this is really nice because if you want to add an image, go for it. You can also assign to properties from the jump, which is great. So then you can just add in all of your communities, click assign, and then it'll show up. And then from there, once it's showing up here, it's going to then populate under common area, under amenities. Okay, so moving on over to floor plan. So floor plan and unit, again, is going to be the apartment amenities. You can find it here. You can also go up to the hamburger menu, and it'll be the second one down. So for the floor plan amenities, you can look at it through the amenities, or you can look at it by community. Either way, amenities is going to show you all the communities that have it. It has the price points. And then again, you have the kebab where you can view, edit, assign, or you can use the little square icon on the left-hand side, and also do assign properties there. So let's see, let's go to, oh, this is also really nice. I mean, we are going to be having the AIRM, so the pricing and stuff, we won't really have to mess with at the moment, or at least moving forward. But this is also just really neat to see. So these communities have a ceiling fan. They have it all displayed. This is also interesting that for Eclipse, they have it for all of their units, for all of the apartments, plus the commercial space, but this is marked as all of the units, but it could also be under the floor plan, so you don't need both. And then here, so you can see that Marshall Broad, all the floor plans have a ceiling fan, and then Old Bridge, 8 of the apartments have a ceiling fan. And then over here, it'll show you the pricing. If you click on the pricing, it'll show you that 17 of the apartments have this $25 upgrade for the ceiling fan, and then there's no apartments listed as the $5. So if you are here and you want to change amenities, 2 ways of doing it. You can either click on change amenity, or you can click on floor plan and unit. Either way, it's going to take you back to the amenities page. And again, you can add a new amenity here by doing the same way as you would with the common area. Again, you would just put in the name, choose the syndication name, price points. I believe that'll be your original or myself that can do that. And then, yeah, you do your display, marketing name, description, add an image if you want, and assign it to the communities. And then you would click add. And then from there, once you've added it, let's just, so say we added an amenity at 1005 Grove, then we would go to the community, click on amenities. And you can add amenities by either clicking on, say, the floor plan, and you can do assign a floor plan. Or if you want to do it by unit, you can assign the unit to have it. And so you can either do that by clicking on the hyperlinks here, or on the right-hand side under the kebab, you can assign to floor plans, assign to units. Or your third way of doing it on the left-hand side, you can just click and do a little check mark, and then you can assign to floor plans, assign to units. And then, let's see, if you want to see when it was added, so I just clicked on units, and you can see over here, it was added in April 2021. Yep. And then again, you can either, you can toggle between pretty general under amenities, you can do the floor plans, and then you can really narrow it in and go to the units that have specific amenities. So if you're looking at it and you're like, this should have more, you can just click into that amenity and see that it has a second floor and a stove. So and this could get added, like a refrigerator. And although we know that our communities all and our apartments all have the refrigerator, it is nice to have it in here, just because it is going to be pushing to the ILSs, and that is one of the boxes that can get checked. So for example, if somebody went in, the prospect went into an ILS and wanted to filter for all apartments that have a refrigerator, our apartment wouldn't show up because it doesn't have a refrigerator listed. So other than that, that is unified amenities. Thanks so much for joining.